As everyone knows, we live in modern technology. My whole life basically revolves around social media. That's what I do for a living, and apps. So today I'm going to use an app called the Fishbrain app. Yeah. So all my information now for that fish, including my line. I caught on a spoon. I couldn't find the same spoon that I'm using, but just says spoon, similar colour. Look at that mega load. It's ridiculous. Technically that should be. Good morning everyone. I am back in the little rig. And I have no moon boot, which is awesome. Toe is still broken in the middle apparently. I have new bone across the top, new bone across the bottom, but still has a little split in the middle of my original bone. But I'm not in a moon boot and I'm being careful. So today, a little bit different. My big boat, I'm doing some mods to it, so I can't use it for barramundi, which I'd love to be doing right now. And I just felt like going fishing, you know. So I'm on Somerset Dam. So one key thing for today, I haven't been here for a very long time. I can't remember when, to be honest. Maybe I think this year, but not sure. So a couple little things different about this video, I guess. As everyone knows, we live in modern technology. My whole life basically revolves around social media. That's what I do for a living, and apps. So today I'm going to use an app called the Fishbrain app, which essentially you log your catch and I tell you all information about the catch, including where I catch it. So I'm going to be using this app in Somerset Dam today. Everything that I work out and find out today, you'll be able to see through that app. Obviously you'll be able to see through this video because I'm recording it as well. You'll be able to see everything in this Fishbrain app. If you want to download the app to check it out, I'll put a link for the description in the below, and I'll also put a little card up the top here so you can click on that, either one. So it's the Fishbrain app. So what I'm going to do, every time I catch a fish, log a catch, take a photo, and I'll upload all the information. So I know this place has been fishing really well in the past few months, but there was a tournament here last weekend just after that southerly change, and even some of the better anglers that I know didn't catch anything for, I think, the first session or the first day even, not sure. So it could be really tough, but what I noticed driving in here, I drive in from the south over the dam wall area. There's a whole bunch of birds on the other side of the spit. So I'm going to start looking over there first because birds is bait. Bait is bass, hopefully. Second thing I've noticed, the water is super clear, like ridiculously clear. I am now in 7 feet of water and I can see the bottom. Good and bad. Means with a nice bright sunny day like today, metals, they should be able to see them for a long way away. So here's hoping. So many birds. Let's see. Bait, there's fish, bit of both. Not many fish, but here's a start. Yeah. Nice thing. Hollywood drag. It's gonna jump. Must be little. Oh, playing off a bit now. Now's when I remember I didn't bring a landing net. But I got a bass. Ew. There you go. Yes. Whew. Fatty. Very fat. Got one on the board. Took a while. We have one and he's about, well, he's 40 fork. So that'll do. Let's plug all the information in this Fishbrain app, eh? also right in the middle of a major bite time, apparently. So that's pretty good. Slug a catch. Search for bass. Get our position. About 3 pound, 40 centimeters. So all my information now for that fish, including my line. I caught on a spoon. I couldn't find the same spoon that I'm using, but just says spoon, similar colour. And it has my Dobbins rods, the Kuma reel in there, everything. And it has the exact location of where I'm fishing. Not that I'm too pumped about that. Joking. But yeah, it's just before lunch, in the middle of a bite time. And, well, it's towards the end of a bite time actually, but I finally found some worth casting at. And I literally set a timer for 30 minutes and I was going to leave. And I just finished saying that and hooked one. So let's see if I can't catch some more. Well, this is definitely no slog fest. All I've basically been doing is started at the spit, went to where the birds were and stuff, found tons of bait, the odd fish, but a lot of suspended ones, which, as everybody knows, suspended fish are very little fun. Hard to target. It's not too bad if they're bunched up and suspended, that's fine, because you just do a 5 count, a 10 count, 15 count until you get a hit, work out where in the retrieve you got the hit. That sort of makes it pretty easy, but when they're 1s and 2s suspended, a little bit more complicated, and they're obviously not active either, which makes it hard. Love wakeboarding boats. As I was trying to explain before the wakeboarding boat rolled through, basically started down the spit, went to the birds, work along that drop off. So I'm trying to go out into 50 to 60 because the water's so clear and it's so hot, back up to probably 30. There's a thermocline, a really strong thermocline at 20 plus, which seems to be holding a fair amount of fish, but not thick enough really for me to target. Not, well, if I was desperate, they probably are thick enough for me to target, but I'm not that desperate yet. So I'm now up at what they call Dead Tree Point, which is north of Bay 13. Basically just been following the riverbed all the way along, up through here, up through Beams, around Pelican, Eagle's Nest, all that way, and found a whole bunch here, and got that first fish pretty easy. Just, he was about 3/4 of the way back through the retrieve, so it would have been suspended as well. And then the fish I just missed, I literally saw a pack of about 4 or 5 and got my spoon to go straight through the middle of them, and one smacked it, and then I think the other one was actually tangled in my line because I could feel some weird stuff going on, but he got off. But still pretty cool. So all I'm doing here, cycling off and on the ledge, and once I've found a whole bunch, cast at them a bit. If they're not interested, let's go find some more. I'm not predicting too much to happen during this heat of the day, but you have to be out here to see what's going on, eh? That is a pretty good bunch right there. They look small, maybe a little bit bigger, but it'd be worth 5-10 minutes. Check this weather out. Willy weather said 15 to 20 today. Gotta be kidding me. Look at this. On there right now. Give it a little spin. You can see them all everywhere. It's either time for a new spot or time to go home. It's already 3 o'clock in the arvo. Can't see it getting any breezier, unfortunately, but might get that late arvo bite yet if I can tough it out. Look at that mega load. That's ridiculous. Technically that should be game over straight away. This has basically gone the exact opposite of what I expected. Well, that's a lie. I did expect it to be tough. There was a tournament here last week, like I said earlier, and people struggled. So I've had 5 sort of half-hearted bumps, and that one that was on, they got tangled when I was watching the active target. But that is it. Landed that one decent fish, 40 something. That's it. Pretty dismal. But those fish that are sitting off Pelican right now are could turn on tonight, but I doubt it. But I'd say in a week they are a 100 fish day easy right there. There is so many fish there, it's not even funny. It's ridiculous actually. It's ridiculous actually. Crazy how many fish were there. And they're also shallow, it's only 25 feet. So should be biting technically, but I want to run back up the dam, but there's so many wakeboarding boats now, it's getting a bit hectic running with the little rig up there. Thinking about calling it quits, unfortunately. This is a bit sad because I really wanted to bang a few bass. It has been an absolute magical day to be in the little boat anyway, aside from the fishing. Hot as, so hot. Got sunburnt, tops of my knees, looking at the sounder all day. Nice and red. But as always, people, thank you very much for tuning in. Very sorry for the lack of bass compared to my normal bass videos. I didn't expect miracles, but I would have expected at least 10. So, maybe next time. We'll see.